Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Old Iron Garage. We are going to pick up right where we left off in the last video on the 3.5 horsepower Briggs and Stratton engine. And yeah, anyways, let's dive in. Alright everyone, let's see if she's a runner. Got fuel in the tank. I haven't done anything since. I'm not going to put any fuel directly into the cylinder. I'm just going to put some down the throat of the carb and see what happens. On choke. Oh, I guess I didn't really, I forgot about that. So, I have one more thing to address real quick, and that is this recoil. I knew about it and forgot. So let's take care of that real quick. Knock that out real fast. It is bad enough that I'm going to actually take it off to do it. Let go. Hey. Now, daggone it. Got her. Ugh. Stick. Try to stick it in a magnet tray that's on the side of the toolbox, and somehow, I guess, it just didn't work. What is the deal? Oh, that. That's just not wanting to let go. There we are. I'm going to have to bend that tab back in a little bit. So when I put it back in, it's how it's supposed to be. Everything under here looks good. No signs of a mouse nest. Oh, I forgot to move my camera. I'm sorry. No signs of a mouse nest. It appears that we're jammed up here. The rope is all jammed up. Oh my gosh. What did somebody do to you? I'm going to try to get this rope pulled all the way out without having to disassemble this thing and have to deal with the clock spring in there. That is a pain in the butt. Oh, wow. I'm not going to bother showing you guys because, well, no better than my camera is, you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. But it was basically all just a huge mess in there. Got it most of the way worked out. It just wasn't all spooled around properly. Got it most of the way worked out. Okay. Alright. So, time for some lubricants. Doesn't sound like the healthiest recoil ever. It's making a weird noise. Okay, we're going to dump the excess out into this container of where the fluid is that I used to clean out the tank. And I'm actually going to prop this up on some used paper towel and let this sit and drain out for a little bit while I take a short break. And I will cut the camera while I'm doing that. There we go. So I'm going to let that sit right there and let the excess drain out for a short period of time. I'm going to go do some other stuff and I'll be back. Alright, I've given that some time to drip out. Let's get it back on the engine and see if she's a runner. Gotta put that up there before it ends up on the floor. I've started putting stuff away, getting it off the bench and putting it away before I try to start an engine so that I don't end up with so many tools and stuff on the floor. There we go. Ooh, excuse me. Let's get the bolts. I want to get this engine running. Another thing I want to do is I want to polish up the output shaft so it's easy for the next owner to slide, you know, a pulley or a clutch or something on there, whatever they want to put on. Come on. Okay. All the bolts are started. Let's send them home. All right, let's see if she'll start. I'm going to try just putting it in the spark plug hole and see, or not the spark plug hole, I'm sorry, the throat of the carburetor, see what happens. It is on run, choke is on. She's trying. Oh. Oh wait, I already did. Okay. I was thinking I still needed to bench test or bench set the air fuel adjustment screw. She's trying, guys. Let's open the choke up a little bit. Nope. Out of fuel. I'm going to put a decent amount in there this time. I'm going to choke it all the way again. I seem to have better results. She's trying. Oh, we're so close. Oh yeah. Oh, I opened the choke too soon. Oh, let's give her a little more. Oh man, I'm getting a workout in tonight. Oh, I accidentally flipped it off. Oops. Come on, girl. Ooh. All right. We're going to take the choke off. We had it for a little bit there. There's a tiny bit of heat in the head, so she is trying. We're going to take the choke off, and we're going to put fuel directly in the cylinder. Ooh. I get a little winded, a little easier than I used to. All right, let's try it again. Make sure it's on. Man, come on, girl. Oh. Come on, girl. Oh, man. I was right there with it. I had the bottle right there, sprayed a little in the intake, and it shut off. Huh. Strange. I'm just going to leave it alone, see if it'll stay running. She's running, guys. Oh, so close. So close. Ooh. I'm using some muscles in my back that don't get used enough, I guess. I'm going to try to turn the idle speed up. Maybe the idle speed, that's something I haven't checked yet. Maybe it's too low. All right, I turned that up a little bit. Let's try again. All right, looks like we got a winner. Might be a smoker, though. See if we can get that smoke to clear up. Alright guys, well, she runs. She doesn't seem to want to rev up. I have backed that fuel mixture screw out pretty far, and she's not wanting to rev up. She didn't want to rev up with it pretty far in either, so I'm going to get the exhaust fan going in here, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I got the room aired out a little bit. So I played around with it a little bit off camera, and most of these little 3 and 5 horse Briggs engines I can get to run well without the air filter by just richening the air fuel mixture on the carburetor. But this one was not having it. I could make it as rich as I wanted, and it was not having it. So I guess this one just really needs that air restriction so that the air fuel mixture will be just right. So yeah, I put the air filter on, and I adjusted the carburetor a little bit more. It probably still needs a little bit of fine tuning after running for a while, but let me show you what it does now. It revs up and it does not die. So let's get you pointed down here. Idle's real nice. Come on. I'd call that a win. So, yeah, I would call that a win. Like I said, it probably still needs a little bit of fine-tuning, but it's hard to get it figured out, like the fine-tuning for high RPMs. When you're having to rev it up the way I do, I got to stick my screwdriver down between the engine and the air filter housing and push the governor spring over. And when you do that, the engine not being bolted down, it just jumps all around, and so it kind of revs up and down a little bit. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. I got to figure out some other way to get the throttle set so I can hold it at steady throttle. Anyways, it is now time for an oil change. So let's get all set up. Let me get a seat, and we will change this oil. The oil is nice and hot. It's the right time to change oil. One moment. Got to roll my sleeves up. I don't want oil in my sleeves. While the oil is draining, I'm going to go over and pump some oil to... Oh, we forgot to polish the output shaft. I'll have to do that after we change oil, I guess. I will go over and pump some oil into... Oh. I'm going to worry about that wrench later. I don't feel like cleaning it right now. Let's just call that a little bit of rust prevention. So I got the filler cap loosened, and so when I'm ready to put oil in it, it's already loose. And I'm going to crack this thing open if I can. Jeez. I swear, some people over-tighten these things. Like, way over-tight. Alright. You know what? Hang on a second. Ooh. Don't do that. Still can't believe I dropped my wrench down in there. She's gone, guys. Well, she's a goner. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that black oil. Yeah. All right, I'm going to let that drain. I'm going to go ahead and get my fresh oil while that is draining. All right, y'all. I got the old oil drained. Got the new oil here. Got a funnel. Let's add some oil. I pulled the funnel up out of the hole just a little bit so I can see when the oil starts to fill up the fill hole. That last engine, I think, took the full 20 ounces that I had in the measuring cup. So we're going to probably end up using all this full 20 ounces because it's about the same engine. Let me take a look here. Yep, still need more. I'm going to go ahead and dump the last of it in. Yep, she's pretty well full. Up to the last couple threads of the fill hole. Spilled a little bit here on this board that I got the engine on. So I'm going to wipe up the mess. And toss this rag because that thing's pretty well done for. And we're going to set this funnel and measuring cup elsewhere to let the remainder of the oil finish dripping out of the funnel and into that measuring cup. And we're going to fire it up, and then we're going to clean up. We're going to fire it up, then we're going to clean up this input shaft after I put some of the stuff on this bench away. Roll my sleeves up again. I don't want to get them caught in anything and get wrapped around this engine. Go for a ride. All right, that's good enough. So let's get some sandpaper around first. And some WD-40. Get that all prepped and ready to go. Let's fire up. She might need choked by now. Yeah, it's in the on position. Strange. Ooh, jeez. Well. She doesn't like to start cold. It's not even really fully cold. Let me just back the fuel mixture screw out just a tiny bit. See if that helps. Well. Okay, so I guess this engine may need a little more work. But for now, we're just going to give it a little bit of help. I will probably Finished diagnosing this cold start issue and get it figured out and stuff off camera. Main thing I wanted to do is everything we've already done, get it running, see if she'll be a good runner or not, and get the oil changed and everything serviced and ready to go. So I'll probably finish the rest of this off camera. But anyway, let's get her going. Strange. I don't believe we're out of fuel. No, we're definitely not out of fuel. It started with 1/3 tank of fuel, so... Well, let's continue. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's probably clean enough. That shaft was really rusty. Let's give it a little coating of something so it doesn't rust up again right away. Alright, guys. So, I'm going to have to wait till the engine's cold again to kind of start diagnosing why it doesn't want to start cold. But, I mean, you get the idea. It's got the potential to be a good running engine. I think we accomplished what I really wanted to accomplish, to see if it would run. It does run. And just have to finish figuring out why it doesn't like starting cold. It's got to be a carburetor issue. And then, so I'll probably go through the carb again. And then, aside from that, I'm just waiting on an air filter and got to clean it up and she'll be ready to sell. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button so I know you liked it. And hit that subscribe button so you can get notified of more video uploads in the future. And I will see you on the next one. Alright, thanks, bye.